Megavanon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talisian. Oh. Hold on one second. There we go. Now I got it to work. Hello, my name is Talisian. Welcome to the stream, everybody. How are y'all doing today? I'm having a great day today, and today we are doing Lord of the Rings Online. Oops, I gotta reset my text. So, we are currently in Rohan. We are at Langford. No, excuse me, we're not in Langford. Harwick. We had just picked up our Warhorse partway through the last stream, and we are getting ready to start questing and adventuring and deeding our way through Rohan. So let's get started here. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm a little tired. Had a very exciting morning today. I had to go to our local DMV office. Yes, lots of fun. One of the most exciting things anyone can do, let me tell you. Yeah, very exciting. Anyway, so I survived that, and here I am ready to go. And let's go ahead and get started here. So as I mentioned at the end of the last stream, we had gotten our Warhorse, and we had somehow pissed off the Thane of Harwick, and we ended up down here at a settlement outside of Harwick. We were literally forced down here. So, and that was where we ended things off at. So we'll have to see what's going on and why we were banished at Harwick, because I guess our reputation did not precede you like it's preceded us every place else. So we will go ahead and handle that right now. But before we get started, every day is a Hobbit's birthday. And because it's a Hobbit's birthday, we are the ones who get the presents. So let's see what present we get today. And we have a chance to get one of the holiday gifts. So let's see what we get. Major potion morale and 100 virtue XP. Sounds good to me. I can definitely use that. Alright, so we were banished here, and we are supposed to talk to Captain Edelman to find out where we're supposed to go, how we're supposed to get back into Harwick, and what we're supposed to do next. Hey, Destiscardo, how you doing? Good seeing you, my friend. Hopefully you are doing well. We're about ready to find out how to get back into Harwick.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Harding does not trust outsiders, but his distrust has kept us alive. I cannot fault him for being cautious. You must prove yourself if you wish to be considered one of us. Speaking of that, if you'd like to earn Hardwing's favor, I may have a few reports lying around that you could look into for me. Okay, well, that sounds good. So I guess that sort of makes sense. So we'll see what reports he's got for us here.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Harding is suspicious of outsiders. You're not the first to meet his ire, and you won't be the last. He clearly does not trust you right now, but think of it this way. At least he did not throw you in jail. I think it is best for you to stay out of Harwick for a little while. You are now tasked with aiding me, and I won't have you venturing into Harwick on my watch. Do not disappoint me, or Harding will hear of it. Once accepted, this quest cannot be cancelled until you have proven yourself worthy of Harding's trust. Until then, you are to be flagged as an outsider. Enter Harwick at your own risk. Enter Harwick at your own risk while on notice. That's what I have to do? I have to actually enter the place that I've been banished from and do so without getting thrown into jail. Jeez. Wonderful. I'm so happy about that. Enter Harwick at your own risk while on notice. Great. Well, he's got 2 quests for me. We'll go ahead and work on those first. First one is Prowling in the Fields.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
You are now a trespasser in the wold, and as such you are bound to assist the soldiers here. Harding might be more inclined to tolerate your presence here if you earn some favor with his men, so you shall begin here. Do everything I say, and perhaps you will not be thrown into prison. South of Feldberg is a den of wargs that have lived there for some time. They've mostly stayed away from the road and travelers, so we've left them alone. Lately, though, they have grown far more aggressive. As a first trial, you must find and defeat a pack of these hunters. Okay. Sounds good. And the other quest?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
The Stinging Bog. You wish to speak with the refugees of Langhold, you say? That is for the soldiers of Harwick to deal with, not some stranger from a distant land. I suggest you remind me, lest Reeve Harding come down on you even harder and toss you into the dungeons of Harwick. The Stinging Bog lies in the midst of our most travelable... Let's try that one again. The Stinging Bog lies in the midst of our most traveled road in the world, and the marsh flies there look upon merchants, soldiers, and farmers as a feast. Let us test your mettle with a small task, eh, my friend? Kill some flies, and I may put in a good word for you in Harding. Great. I feel so valued and useful. Well, there's another quest over here from this Feldberg soldier. We'll go ahead and talk to him real quick.
Welcome. Stay a moment and speak with me.
I see that you've acquired one of the war seats of the Rohan, stranger. How would you like to test your steed's mettle by riding down some boar that have been rooting up the plains outside of Harwick? Those filthy beasts are a menace to all the riders who pass that way. They trouble the horses and harm the lands. Okay. I actually don't need one of the Warhorses to do those. I can do those very easily without, so... But let's go ahead and roam around a bit and see what else I need to do. See if there's any more quests that I can pick up. Doesn't look it. But one other thing I've noticed is that there's no milestone here or anything. It's just an encampment. One thing I will do, however, the original patch, 46.0, made a nasty bug with trying to reforge your LIs. Supposedly, it was fixed with 46.1. So let's go ahead and see if my weapons need to be forged. I haven't even checked it because of that patch.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
And it looks like both of mine need to be reforged. So let's go ahead and reforge them and see what they get. All tracery slots can now be upgraded to level 100. Nice. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and reforge. See, I've been saving all of these enchantment runes. I've got 48 of those, 21 of those, and a whole bunch of other stuff that I can get rid of in here, which I'm going to need to clear out off of camera. But I've got a bunch of... I got enough runes to get all my things up to high enough level. So let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. We'll start with the bow of the new force, since that's my most important weapon. There we go. Let's go and get them all to 100 here. Yeah, we'll use all 21 of those to get it up. And there we go. That one is now maxed. I have 46. That's going to be 92 levels. 25, 57. So I don't even have enough runes to get me up there, so I'm going to have to get some more runes. Alright, well, let's use all the runes that I've got first, and then we'll go from there. Now I am officially out of runes, I do believe. Let me double check. Oh, I still got 5 plus 3s. There we go. So we'll go ahead and use those up real quick. Chatman, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Okay, now I need to go into my storage. Looks like I have a few runes to spare, so we'll go ahead and start burning off the uncommons first. This is also freeing up a rune space inside my inventory, which was good because it was getting kind of close. And we'll go ahead and use all of these. There we go. And do this one. There we go. So my Bow of the New Forest is now maxed out at skills at 100. That should definitely make a difference with the damage. So now we'll go ahead and work with Albion, the Sword of Wayland. There we go. So now we'll start burning off these rare enhancement runes. There we go. I think what I'm going to need to do is I can go ahead and spend some ancient script on runes, I do believe. And that may not be a bad idea since I have all that extra ancient script that's sitting in my bag that I need to burn off anyway. So let's go ahead and we'll burn off these runes, and then we'll make a quick trip to Rivendell, and I will show you where you can pick up some more runes. Okay. There we go. So let's go ahead and... Oh, wait. I just realized something. I'm going to be ending up back in Harwick the moment I appear. Oh, wait. No, I have another place I can go. I still have my port to Langford. I can take that. So let's go ahead and make a quick trip to Rivendell. And I can go ahead and show you guys where you can pick up more runes for your LIs should you get into the situation that I am in right now, where I have gone through most of all of my runes and I still have space to... I still need more runes to max out my weapon. Now, mind you, I have been saving all of those runes, not only from quest drops, but I've also been saving it from the LI reward track. So I will go over that real quick, too, once I get into the... where you can pick them up, which is the same place where you can pick up traceries at here in Rivendell, which is the Word Horde of Gobatham. Now, the Word Horde, as I mentioned, is where you get all of your traceries at, but you can also get runes there for your weapons as well. And that is up on the second floor over here on the left, I do believe. Yep, right here. The Word Horde of Gobatham. What you can do is you can come here to the legendary weapon and class item person. And if you barter items, you can go for scrolls and enhancement runes. And see, for 150, I can pick up level 1 runes. Level 50, which are what I need. So we'll go ahead and pick up... I'm going to need a bunch of them, though. I'll go ahead and burn off most of this. There we go. That should be a good start. And actually, we want to open this up. There's 13. And I guess we'll go ahead and burn off the rest of my rares. And we'll pick the SI. We'll open up the SI track because I have a couple I can claim, I do believe. Yep, I can claim this. Oh, and I can claim 1,000 and chest of embers and figments, some more script, and some more runes. So let me double check, make sure that I can hold the motes and the embers. Oh, yes, plenty of room above. Plenty of room in all that account. So we can just go ahead and open these up. These are all the saved rooms that I had. Here's that. There's plenty of room on my coffer of ancient script, and there's some more runes. Let's go ahead and put those up. Go ahead and reload Albion, the Sword of Wayland. Use that. Okay, I still need a bunch more. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to the bartering items, go back down to the scrolls and enchantment runes page, and pick up more of these. I'm making too many requests, I gotta slow down. We'll go down to about 2,000. If I burn up all, if I give a couple extra runes, I'm not gonna worry about it. There we go. That should get me. There we go. That's probably not even going to be enough, but we'll try it. So 323. I need 23 more runes. For the time being, we'll turn the gathering off on that. And actually, let's go ahead and do this while I'm at it. Let's go ahead and start burning some of this off. None of this I need. There we go. That'll give me a bunch of extra runes there, too, if I burn those off. Because each one of those is worth about 20 to 40 runes. There's 40 right there. 60, that's a good one. But now that I have the space in my ancient script container, we can go ahead and use all these up. And that will give me a whole bunch more ancient script that I may need. That's why I try not to throw anything at all away, whether they're runes, whether they're essences, or whether they're traceries that I pick up on my travels. I try not to throw any of that away, because there is always a use for it. See, now I'm back up to 4,000 ancient script. And I need 22 ancient runes. That's right. Yeah, you never know, Dust Discarder, when you need them. And done. There we go. That should give me everything I need. Now my weapons should all be at max tracery level. I think I'm one short, actually. I need 23. Yep, I need one more. There we go. There we go. Now all of my weapons have been maxed out to level 100 runes. Definitely made a whole bunch of extra room in my shared storage. I was literally at max. I've now opened up 50 extra spaces, and I still have all of these. These are just my rune storage. This is still all my +2 runes, and I still got some +3 runes. I haven't even touched yet. That's for later on. Let me move that over there. Better. Now you can see better. See, those are all the runes that I still have in reserve. And I'm still sitting on about 2,000 or 3,000 ancient script. Still, less than 1,000 ancient script, but plenty of time. Plenty of time to get all that together. So now that my weapon is all taken care of, now I can't go back to Harwick, but we can go back to Langford, or Langhold, and we can go ahead and travel from there. Just another reason why I highly recommend buying extra slots if you have the LOTRO points to afford them, which is another reason why I keep track of how many I earn every session. Yeah, I just gained 25 points in all aspects of my 2 LIs. While I had to go through most of the stuff I had in reserve, I was able to do it, and I still have stuff in reserve. All right, so let's take a look at the map here and see where we need to go. Everything is going to be south of Harwick. So let's go ahead and head that way now. We'll hop on the Warhorse for this. Yeah, see, if I'm doing stuff like this, it's a little hard to do it on a Warhorse. If I'm just doing fighting, though, that's different. But that's there we go. Let's just go back to what I'm used to. For those of you who have not followed my adventures so far, you will realize that I actually spend most of the time. I must spend most of my time on foot, even if I have a horse, because it's just so much easier for me to fight and stuff. I mean, obviously I can do the war steed stuff, but it's just not comfortable to me. I will probably end up and only use the war speed on the missions that I absolutely need to. And if I don't need to, if I can get away with it, I probably won't even get onto my Warhorse, just because it's so much easier for me to handle things this way. Besides, it's just my way. This is how I like to play the game. And I encourage everyone to play the game how they like it also. Alright, so now we're coming around the outskirts of Harwick. See, on notice. Let me read that on notice quest. You've been flagged by Captain Egelmund as a trespasser on Harwick. If you venture into that city, beware the guards, for you are on notice and they will banish you on sight. So, that's troublesome, but... And there's already a guard there. So that's why you'll notice the guards have that flame on it. That's to let me know those are the ones I have to avoid. And if you'll notice also, you'll see that it has a ring on it. So I have to be careful, at least around Harwick. I'd rather not get banished from the town if I can help it. Vicious Wold Boar. That might be the one I need for the quest. Yep. And I don't mind killing the boars off. Like I said, it'll give me a chance to work on my crafting. But we will go ahead and do a couple fights on horseback. And I have Spur On. You drive your war steed to carry you directly to a foe. Your next non-self-targeted skill will move you directly towards your target, executing the skill when you are within range. This effect is consumed when the skill is specifically executed. Alright, let's go ahead and move that. Quick slots, unlock. And then this one here is break free. There we go, we'll move that up there. Is there a, oh, I thought there was a, I thought there was a Nazgul. That would have been a fun fight. Nazgul on horseback. You've ridden down many troublesome boars in the plains outside of Harwick. These vicious creatures are known for troubling the horses of Rohan as Rohan ride to and fro. And traits. Nope, that's the wrong one. I need the Warhorse traits. Mounted combat. There we go. Because I have 2 points available right now. What's this point here? Heavy hand. You are in tune with your steed's movements, allowing you to deal greater damage from critical hits. Well, let's go ahead and max out my agility. And then let's go ahead and max out endurance. Endurance and armor next. There we go. Where I need to go. Ooh. Somehow I ended up in the Norcrofts. There we go, now I'm in the world again. There we go. How did I end up in the Norcrofts, I wonder? Oh. There we go. We want to go that way. New deed, Warg Slayer of the Eastmanet. Okay. I can live with that. Okay. Oh, there's a Warg pack leader. Let me... This one I'd rather take on. I'd rather take this one on foot. It'll be a lot easier for me to deal with. Besides, I can probably one-shot him once I get my... See? Defeated a pack leader. That's just a lot easier for me to do. And now we return to Capital Edelman in Feldberg. And we still need to defeat the we still need to deal with the stinging bog, which is over there. There we go. So we'll go ahead and head over to the bog. Go. Now I need to defeat 10 marsh flies. And there we go. There's our first shadowy wraith of the day. And there's our first two tattered shadows for the day. Starts a quest. Swarming the nest. Destroy marshfly nests. And then there's a deed bestowed of the discovering different locations within the bog. And here's the request. Swarming the nests. The stinging bog is on the far side of the road from Helberg. You destroy nests of the huge stinging marshflies in the bog. Stinging bog lies in the midst of a route of Rohan merchant and soldier movement between the cities and outposts. Marshflies nests here, and their stings are more than a mere annoyance. Okay, looks like I need 2 more wings and 1 more marshfly. Did not drop any useful wings, so we gotta kill a few more. There we go. Now I just need 1 more. And there's the last wing. Alright, so we can now head back here, which is convenient, because it's right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in these quests and see where we stand. Because I have 4 of them to turn in. Prowling the fields.
What brings you to these lands?
The hunting packs of wargs are dangerous on foot or while mounted. Your deed proves that you're rather hardy, if you truly manage to kill one. You are certainly no stranger to combat. I am pleasantly surprised. Good.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
And I just hit level 80. Assessing Fang Point. You've defeated several of the pack members outside of Fang Point, but I wish to know more about the beast's movement of late. What is causing this change? It would be very helpful to know more. Will you scout the north and south of Fang Point and see what there is to see? Yeah, I can do that. And I am now level 80. Yeah, it's got 1 point to spend. You know what? I don't... Using a skill that costs focus gives you a stacking damage buff with the last until you next use a ranged skill, which generates focus. Range focus spenders increase your range damage. And okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and start working more on the Bowmaster line. I put 1 point just to gain trap skill. So let's go ahead and save it, because we need 2 points now in order to increase the red line. So we'll start working on that. Swarming the nests.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You destroyed nests of the marsh flies while in the singing bog? That was good thinking, and above and beyond what I originally asked of you. It was thoughtful of you, and for that, I am impressed.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
The stinging bog. I am glad you managed to thin the horde of marsh flies in the stinging bog. I always dreaded going through that part of the road myself. I can mark these reports as closed, and for that I thank you. You're perhaps not so bad of a hunter as we originally suspected. Of course not. I'm a member of the Grey Company. I mean, come on, give me a little break here. There we go. Winged pests.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Ah, what have we here? I see you collected several perfectly intact wings of the marsh flies from that horrible bog. Those are actually quite valuable, for they have a beauty for those with an eye of such things. The merchants can make much of them. Few trappers are skilled enough to wrangle these rings from the flies without damaging them. Trophy, well earned. And now I have...
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Mother of the Pack. The guards report they have seen more hunting packs like the ones you killed coming from Fang Point than we've ever seen before. A pack that size is like to have a few den mothers, busy raising more wargs. It is important that you defeat a warg den mother. I could do that. Alright, so now I've got this on notice. I want to double check how I complete that quest, because that one I am very curious about. Walkthrough and notes. To complete this quest, you must complete the Welcome to Harwick quest. The only penny of the caught is ejected from town. So how do I get the Welcome to Harwick quest? And who gives it to me? Oh, okay. So it'll just be completed as I go along. I don't have to try to force it or anything. That's good. Okay, so I'll just let it sit. So now we need to head to Fang Point. So we'll head over to Fang Point, and then we'll go ahead and take care of those two quests. Sure, those are gathering everything. They are. Which means these are all for sale. Alright, so where is Fang Point? It's due south. Okay. Oh, that one has a quest on it. I wonder why. Trimming the claws. Let's take a look at it. Kill wargs at Fang Point. Fang Point is a large warg den, and the packs that live there have been ravaging the road that runs through the center of the wold. Okay, so I just need to kill 8 wargs at Fang Point. Okay. That should be easy to do. New deed, where evil creatures dwell. So I have to go to these points that have evil creatures in them, which I will definitely cover while I'm traveling around. There's one of the Den Mothers. You assess the threats in the northern area of Fang Point. And Southern Fang Point is over here. So we'll go ahead and take care of these. You've assessed the threats in the southern area of Fang Point. And Morvinix, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Company. Oh crap, is that a harrowing? It's a mournful. Let's start off big. Back off. Give my chance for some of my counters to reset and pick up a warg while I'm fighting it. Back off, you. Now I can take care of this wolf. Well, I can take care of this warg. Got him! Got him! 6 more tattered shadows. See, I don't need a Warhorse. I can handle things out here. You defeated a number of the vicious wargs at Fang Point, making the road safer for all who travel the wold between Harwick and the Norcrofts. Alright, so those are the 2 quests that I have, so let's go ahead. We'll take care of a couple of these bad boys that I got here, and then we'll go ahead and head back. And we'll turn that in. We'll go ahead and ride the Warhorse for this. The War Steed can actually travel faster over land, just as a straight movement. So if you're just trying to travel great distances, the Warhorse does help. So, assessing Fang Point.
What brings you to these lands?
The wargs on Fang Point are a larger pack than I expected. I thank you for your scouting report. And then the other one is taking out the Den Mother, Mother of the Pack.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You managed to kill a warg Den Mother and her pack. That was likely one nasty warg. Well done, my friend. It looks like he has another quest for me.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Scouts of the enemy. Well, we're off to a fine start as we wish to gain favor in Harwick, but I am not through with you yet. Your next duty is to report to Wackenflood and ensure that all is well up at the tower. I will put in a good word for you at Harding the next time I see him. It will take you a bit longer to earn enough of his trust to receive a welcome in Harwick, but these things do take time. He is a practical man, our Reeve. Okay, so I need to find Sergeant Hubert at Wackenflood. Where do we need to go? Looks like due north. So it looks like I want to head due north for this one. There we go. Helps if you're following your track that you actually have it on the correct crested track. That's a very important tip that I'll go ahead and share with you right now. You discovered Wackenflood.
Our mission is dire.
Hail, stranger. I am Sergeant Hubert. The men of Wackenflood report to me. I'm glad to see a new face. My warriors were forced to defend our outpost as was attacked by Easterlings last night, and our strength has waned. One of my soldiers ventured out this morning and beheld a large encampment of our enemies at the Anduin's edge, but he had to hasten back, for the Easterlings had the same idea. The scouting party is a formidable one, and my man could not face them to survive. He'll be able to report our weakness unchecked, and we will soon have great disadvantage, if they are not stopped. Okay, so it looks like I will need to find and defeat an Easterling scouting party. Well, they're not that far away. And now we're in the area of it, so I should be seeing a scouting party anytime. And there we go. And that's how fast I was able to defeat a scouting party.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
I cannot believe you were able to defeat that party of Easterling scouts. They were a formidable lot, and even though Rim fled before them. This was a great deed to prove your strength, my friend. Just one brave high elf can help Wackenflood endure this siege. Is there truly hope for us? Cool. And he has another quest for me. 2 of them, actually. Leading the advance.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
If you go to fight the Easterlings, keep an eye open for the leader, a very deadly man. He was instrumental in wreaking so much damage upon Wackenflood, for his tactics were brilliant. Worse yet, he was also a brutally skilled fighter. He killed many, and quickly. If revenge is not a good enough reason for you to destroy such a foe, consider those who will die the next time this man rides into battle. Defeat the Easterlings' leader at Olghakosh. Okay. And the next quest he has actually concerns that place in and of itself.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
When the Easterlings raided Wackenflood, they dragged off several of our warriors. These are proud men and brave. They should not be shackled like slaves. I shudder to think what the Easterlings might want with these men. Torture? Starve them? Please do what you can to get them into their camp and free the imprisoned warriors of the Wackenflood. I could definitely do that. It looks like it's a little ways to the southeast here, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll probably take out a few more Easterling camps, since there's Easterlings are part of the... I think there's a deed for them too, right? Ancient Evil, Beasts, Brigands, Dragonkind, Uruks, Wargs, yeah. Pick these up real quick. Okay, there we go. Back off. 2 more tattered shadows. Free these men. Glad I was able to free them. I wouldn't want to be a prisoner. Alright, so now let's see if we can find the leader. He's probably up here. There we go. I've defeated the Easterlings' leader at Olgakosh. Make sure there's nothing else of any importance here. Doesn't look it. So let's head back to Wackenflood and turn in the quests. Here we go. There we go. So we'll turn in these two quests to him now. And then he'll have two more. First off, the prisoners of Olgakosh.
What brings you to these lands?
You're a true hero, my friend. Those men did not deserve to meet whatever fate those Easterlings had in store for them. Their wives and children in Harwick will be forever grateful for what you did this day. And the other one is leading the advance.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
You killed their leader, an incredible feat. He was a brutal fighter. I have rarely seen his match even among the Rohan. To best him says much of your own skill. I'm glad you came to us, and we are all in your debt for carrying out this revenge, and for protecting us against a future assault. I name you Friend of Wackenflood. Well, that's good. So let's see what I get here. I can get a flail, which... no, I'll keep the one I've got. The Wicked Easterling Bracelet. Ooh, 89 agility, empower regen, and crit rating. Lose a little finesse. Fate doesn't matter. Or the padded Easterling shoes, which are light armor. So let's get that bracelet. And we'll go ahead and put that. We'll have it replace the Forager's Bejeweled Bracelet. No, actually the Dolwyn Breechlet. No. Let's do the Forager's Jewel bracelet because I don't lose the vitality rate yet. So that is a yellow bracelet. There. That's a cook's case. We'll save that for my alt. Weapon. Jeweler will save for my alt. Oh, I didn't mean to open it. And then those get sold. 5 items. So he's got 3 more quests for me. Start off with aid for the refugees.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
I know you are anxious to help the refugees of Langhold. You've helped us enough. I will not keep you anymore. And I will be sure to put in a good word for you with Elder Harding. He's a great man, but not a trusting one. I will not keep you from your friends, though. Be safe and good luck. Next is pushing back their advance.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Og Hakosh's Easterling snipers are expert marksmen, lethal with a bow and arrow. Their weapons always hit the mark, and many lives were taken by these dangerous foes in the attack on Wackenflint. By the opportunity, deliver vengeance upon them, but they have earned it. I can definitely do that.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
And quench the flames. There's a rumor that the Easterlings plan to rain fire upon Wackenflint, igniting the tips of their arrows with a putrid liquid that ignites unquenchable flames. The fortifications of Wackenflint will not hold against such an attack. Should you see such a liquid while you are in their camp, destroy it, and you will save many lives. So I gotta go back to their camp, is that it? Yeah, I gotta go back to their camp. So we'll do that, pick up the snipers along the way, and then we'll head to and aid the refugees. Company. No problem, wildebeest. I'll share those tattered shadows with you. I have no problem with that. And now we'll destroy some of these. Go ahead and head back. We'll turn in those 2 quests, and then it looks like we'll do work on aid for the refugees. So the first one is pushing back their advance. That was the one to take out the snipers.
Our mission is dire.
You delivered quite a blow to the Easterlings. Revenge is sweet, for those snipers killed many good men during the raid on Walken Flood. The marksman was instrumental in breaking our defenses, but now we may sleep a little easier. And then the other quest he has.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Our wooden defenses are strong against spears and swords, but they are not against fuel for fire. If fire was indeed to come. I'm glad to hear that you destroyed their supply of firewood. Walkenflood would have never withstood an attack of that cruel nature. Fire is a cruel, cruel weapon, not to be used lightly, but the Easterlings are cruel people. Looks like he has no more for me, so now we'll go ahead and do aid for the refugees. We'll talk to Killian. But let's go ahead and add my traits. I've got 6 points to spend. I was working on... Let's max out endurance. There we go. So now we need to head down here, which is aid the refugees. Just outside of Harwick. Go ahead and mount up and head over there. Alright, well here's a refugee camp. There's Kata. There's Killian. We'll talk to Killian first and then see whether the quests appear.
Our mission is dire.
My home is razed and my husband and Thane are dead. But I have my children and the people of Langhold in my care, so there is much to live for. It is enough to fend off my despair. There are problems that I must solve, but I'm not quite sure what to do. We cannot stay in this camp outside of Harwick for much longer with immediate supplies and no protection against the danger of the plains. Harwick is a densely populated city, but surely there must be some housing for sale. Will you find out if there's any space for my people and what we can do to acquire permanent housing quickly? So, she wants me to go into Harwick, and I'm currently banished. Well, let's talk to Kata. Maybe I can do something for Kata first.
I need help.
I may be small yet, but I'm as stout as any warrior here. My mother tells me so. If they had let me fight in Langhold, because it could have saved it from the brigand traders. Well, now I will help defend this camp. Salamanders talk about it, and we scare them off, but then I recall that Gillian has trouble getting the fire started. Those salamanders have glands that let them spray fire from their mouths. I remember when I met you. You were the only one brave enough to fight the salamanders on their own turf. You collect the glands and bring them directly to me, but can you keep it a secret that you gathered them? Yeah, I can do that. So, looks like I need 8 glands after I get rebuffed up. And I got a new quest called Snuff Out the Flame. Salamanders of the Wold give the refugees of Langhold more unease than they like, the dangerous reptiles wandering so near their makeshift camp. You should defeat the salamanders to keep the refugees safe. That I can most definitely do. Boy, there's a recipe I can learn. You've done a great kindness to the refugees of Harwick who survived the siege of Langhold. The salamanders crept too near to leave them with much comfort. You helped lessen their hardship. And there we go. But do keep it a secret. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn in the quests.
My parents say that strangers might be dangerous.
Oh, these are perfect. I'm sure Gillian will be happy when she finds out that I got these for her. All by myself. I mean, with help, but mostly by myself. You will not tell anyone, will you? Soon I will be big enough to fight salamanders on my own. And it looks like I don't have any more quests around here. So I'm going to have to go into Harwick for this one. I didn't want to, but I guess I have to. I'm trying to avoid eyes. Good, that guard is going away, so we can head this way. Go through the water. Talk to Herbert. Let's get out of sight, though, first. I don't know which way that guard's going. He's going this way, of course. So let's go around over here. Yeah, there's two of them right there. Great. Well, there's one house I can check over here. Looks like it's relatively clear, so there we go. We'll go talk to Garvith.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You're so brave to venture here against the wishes of the Reeve or to have those poor people from Langhold. It's so terrible when it happened. I do have a house for sale, but it's dreadfully small. I left it when I was married, for it could not fit more than a single man. I'm terribly sorry I could not be of more aid. Wishes he could help, but his home is too small. Okay, so I can now go to the other one that I saw briefly, because the guards are nowhere near.
Dunundings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
No, I cannot risk doing business with you. Like you travelers who roam over the lands, I like it here, and I do not wish to get ousted by my city by an angry Reeve. Okay, it looks like there's another house up this way. Or is that another quest I can do? Or is that? Or that's the. Oh, a merchant friendly on the outskirts of town. We'll talk to him real quick. He may have another quest I can do.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Ah, you are the legendary Sinchantra. I have heard much about you. Be wary. The guards are all keeping an eye out for you. At Alder Harding's bidding. Tell, though, the folk here count you friend for your great deeds at Langhold. Word spreads fast between our two towns. You have one friend here, and more. I hear only good things of you from the traders. You'll not be turned away from their establishments, but be careful to not let the gods see you while you are on notice. Friend in a sea of distrust. Alright, let's go back into town. Looks like I can go this way. That's Soka. I don't need to talk to him again. There's another trader who's friendly to me. We can go and talk to him real quick.
What brings you to these lands?
I know you. You are that hunter that gave warning to Langhold and helped those women and children escape from the cursed allies of Mordor. You are welcome, most welcome. No one from the crafting hall will alert the gods to your whereabouts. Well, that's good to know. Okay, there's another house owner.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Ah, you say you were looking for a house for those refugees from Langhold. It is difficult with a city so full, but my old family manor has been vacant for over a year. It's likely large enough for all of them, but alas, it would be hard for me to part with it, seeing as it is so dear to me. With so many tenants, I would be willing to sell it for 300 gold. Now, I hear the gods have been ordered to arrest you on sight, so I'd rather not be seen with you. 300 is, of course, my final offer, since I do not wish to be spotted with a trespasser. But do deliver my offer to the lovely Killian, with my condolences for her loss. Okay. Interior quest location. Okay, ignore that. Over here might be another... Ah, there's one of the other traders I can talk to.
What brings you to these lands?
Oh, I have heard of your deeds. You're welcome to spend as long as you like here at the auction hall. The guards will not bother you here. We will certainly not tell them that you are here. That's good. You look at the map and where I'm at. Looks like there's one more place this way and then two up there. So let's go ahead and head down this way real quick.
Our mission is dire.
I have heard much of you, and I know you've had reputation, though we have never met. You are a hero for what you did for Langhold, helping those women and children get out. Though you are counted on as a friend by the Vault-Keepers here, brave warrior. You have found the major town service of Harwick and found friends amongst a sea of distrustful people. You are not alone in these hard lands after all. So now I need to head to the northern part of town to hit the other two, so we'll go this way. Okay, he's a good one to talk to. There we go. Another house owner.
What brings you to these lands?
I admire your boldness to come to the city on a mission of charity when all the gods are looking out for you. But I wish you only to go about my business and not give myself any unnecessary trouble. I cannot sell you my house. I am sorry. Please, leave me be. I can understand. One last place to check. It's due east. There he is.
We keep safe these lands, but for how long?
I am loyal to Harding, but not to strangers of distant lands. My Reeve, who I have served with pride, does not want you in Harwick, and I am done talking with you. I will not report you to the guards this time, but you must leave. And I should be hidden, but I think at this point, we are going to go ahead and port out, because that's the safest thing for me to do. So we'll port back to Langhold, and then head back to the camp that way. At least I was able to safely get in and out of Harwick. We'll go ahead and mount on my war steed. And we'll head full speed. Outside of Warwick and around. Or Harwick and around, excuse me. There we go.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Lillian makes a grim face as you recount your conversations with the town people of Harwick. Only one seller that would suit our needs, and he asked for 300 gold? That is a steep price. We have so little. I must find a way to come into gold. Let me think on this matter, my friend. I cannot thank you enough for risking Harding's wrath by venturing back into Harwick on our behalf.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
As you saw, my friend, we have left in a great hurry when Langhold fell. Thanks to you, we had enough time to save so many lives, but our belongings were left behind. If you can find any gold that was left behind, perhaps we can afford that great manor. Looters may have taken all that we held dear, but someone could search for anything that could be salvaged, and it would be incredibly helpful to us. Furbureau asks a heavy price for the housing we hope to acquire. My husband were alive, but no matter. Alright, so let's head to Well, we will ride back to Langford. Hopefully we can find some riches to help them out. I got some foodstuffs. Starts another quest line. Remote quest. Foodstuffs of Langhold. The ruins of Langhold may yet hold some food left behind by the refugees as they fled. Use to search the homes of Langhold for unspoiled food that may have been left behind. Okay, we can do that. Looks like there's some savings there, so that's one of the riches that I need to collect. And there's another one right there. Good. Wonder if there's anything in the hall that I can get. Nope. Hall's still locked. That's not a house I can go into. How about this one? Yeah, this one I can. Another food stuff. Alright, so there we go. We're making some progress here. How about this house over here? General store, cannot go in. How about this house? There we go. And there we go. So that's everything I can collect. Let's see if there's just anything secret upstairs that I can also take a look at. Doesn't look at. Okay. Alright, so we have found not only coin, but foodstuffs that we can give to the people, to the refugees of Langhold. So they'll appreciate that. Always feel good to be able to help people. Okay, first we'll go ahead and turn in the foodstuffs.
What brings you to these lands?
Thank you for returning with the food you found while in Langhold. The little food we brought with us was sure to run out soon. Harding has been gracious enough to offer us his protection, but it is clear he cannot burden the people of the city with so many hungry mouths. This will help to sustain us while we get back on our feet. Now the rich is left to rot.
What brings you to these lands?
You've found so much, my friend. I cannot believe all of this was left intact after the fire. I was near sick with worry once I knew we needed to send you back to Langhold for something that was unlikely to be there. Your courage and goodness never ceases to impress me, my friend. I believe we may have enough to purchase the house from Firthroth. We'll begin to look closely into the particulars of this arrangement. And it looks like she has a new quest for me.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Down payment. Please take this money of Firthroth and see if he will accept it as payment to secure his family manor. Please, and see if he will let us stay and pay the rest over time. The people of Langhold are honest and true to their word. The gods are on the lookout for you, so do be careful in Harwick. I will speak with the Reeve, for Harding was a friend of my husband's, and I will not rest until he's released his grudge against you. You have helped us so much, and I endeavor now to help you. Alright, looks like I've got to go back into Harwick one more time. I will be on the outlook for guards. So far, so good.
We must turn to the offensive.
This is not half of the price that I quoted to you. What is the meaning of this? You explained Killian's plea that this will be a down payment, and the rest will be paid over time as the people of Langhold work. After all, they have nothing, and they must build it all again. Fine. I expect payment every month. I'll give Killian a year to make up the difference. But it is really a kindness on my part. Too kind. I begin to think that people take advantage. Here, take the keys before I change my mind. Here are the keys. You bought it as is, so I don't want to hear anything about what condition you find it in. The old manor is infested with rats. There we go. Return to Killian at the door of her new manor.
Our mission is dire.
Oh my, this manor is not in the condition I was expecting, but it will do just fine, with a little work. We have a bit of tidying up to do here and a few things to move in from the refugee camp. Please, come back to visit us soon. I need to return to Killian at the... So let's go ahead and set that as my focus. It's down this way. Make sure I'm clear. Uh-oh, there's a guard. Not good, not good. There's a guard coming. Get up the wall. There we go. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, crap. Up this way. Hurry, 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 hurry. Run, 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 run. No, wait, wait, wait. Oh my god, I'm caught between a rock and a hard place. Help, help. Okay. All right, I made it out.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Oh, Shanchandra, I cannot express my thanks enough. Rats we can handle ourselves, and money we can earn in plenty once we are settled. I will continue to seek an audience with Harding to clear his bad opinion of you. It is unjust that such a noble high elf could receive such a hostile treatment from the Reeve of the Wolf after all you did for us. No matter how Harding may behave, you will always have my thanks. I will never forget your deeds. Ooh, a level 50 tracery, the light leggings of the wold, which is a mount appearance. And, let's see, Kata's thanks. Ooh, nice agility, lose vitality, don't need evade, and Fizz mastery. So that's not really an upgrade for me. Killian's thanks, so let's just take the most expensive one. 17, 14, 13, so we'll grab that. And that is a level 50 tracery, which I'm not going to need, so we will go ahead and do that, and we'll sell those 3 items off.
Will you aid the Rohirrim?
Let us end this nonsense now. I've had enough of Harding's mistrust of you, my friend, when you have given us everything. Come, I will insist that a council be called. Go to the meat hall and I will meet you there. If Harding permits this council, a guard will see you in. It is time to set things right. Come with me. No one will dare arrest you if I am by your side. I will request an audience with Harding immediately.
Alder Harding requests your presence, and you can only hope that he has heard of your diligent labours on behalf of Harwick.
Stand by while the minions of Orthunk spread their influence.
Ah, the High Elf of the Hour. Please, take a seat at my right hand and join your friends at my table. I am honored to welcome you to my council. Harding gestures you to sit at his right hand.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
All settled? Good. Let us begin. I would like to begin by apologizing. I received our guest with unjust suspicion at first. I believe that my unwillingness to spare kindness for strangers may keep the people of my city alive, but our good guest has shown me that some folk are worth trusting. With the compliments of the Rohan of Harwick, I extend an apology and welcome to Shanchantra. I would like you to hear the things that are being said about you. I would like to speak my piece, Reeve Harding. My dear Killian, you may speak at any time. Please, go on. I had the honor of meeting Shanchantra and Langhold at my husband's table. A perfect guest and a brave warrior. If not for her, every one of us would be dead. My only wish is that my husband had heeded her warnings sooner about... Never mind that. Never mind that. What is done is done. All I ask is that you bear no regret for your role in the fall of Uhtred and Hanghold. I will always be in your debts for your noble efforts, I and my children. Here. Well said. My most trusted sergeants have similar tales of your heroics. For your services to Langhold and Harwick, I name you Knight of the Wold. Please, forgive my past behavior and consider Harwick your home. This meeting is now adjourned.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthunk spread their influence.
I meant what I said. I am truly sorry for my treatment of you when we first met. My behavior towards outsiders is always suspicious, but that Harwick is safe. But I see that it closes off from good, as well as evil. Shall we adjourn? I'm sure you have much to do here in town.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
You have helped make Harwick's surrounding territory safer for its people. For that, you have my thanks. I think Harwick will be able to hold its own, but now. Oh, and I have a new title, Knight of the Wold.
I do not understand why we delay here.
Report to Twickenburg. Thank you for your efforts in assisting Harwick. I am in your debt. If you wish to continue your efforts, you should head to the outpost Twickenburg, south of here on the way to Floodbend. I've not heard from my men there in many days, and I worry that things go badly for them. And another quest. Oh, I get to get rid of on notice now.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
I am truly sorry for my earlier distrust of you. I've been scarred by many years of witnessing evil and cruelty in my lands, and the protection of my folk has been my greatest task. I name you Knight of the Wold and bid you welcome to my city, as I should have done when we first met. Very, very good. And I am now a Knight of the Wold. I think I'll stick with Ambassador of the Grey Company for now.
road leads to death. We should return to Edoras.
I have not heard anything from Wildemore, the northernmost reaches of my realm, in some time. No man has come from there to trade, and no man who has ventured there has returned. Silence is always the most troubling news to receive of a land of my domain. Will you ride north and see what there is to be seen? I grow worried for my people Wildemore, where Harwick is Reeve in Forlaw. So it looks like I have multiple quests to go. Twickenberg, Floodwind, Harding, or Wildemore in the eastern Wraithen Downs. But at least I can now walk around Langfold, or Harwick, excuse me. I can now walk around Harwick in peace. I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I do believe at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call an end to my stream for today. So we definitely accomplished a lot. We went ahead and made Harwick a safer place, and we are now able to enter the city freely. So we will continue here on my next LOTRO stream, which will be this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific. I'm currently working on the next video in my series of the Bardic College of Breed that I'll be covering crafting. And I'll be doing a semi-deep dive into it, different aspects of it, how to advance it, where to get recipes, and so forth. So be on the look at that. It may take me another week or so to get it out, but I'm working on it as best as I can. And also, if you are also interested in other things that I do, you can check out my YouTube channel. Link is down below. And if you are watching this on YouTube, I stream these live on Twitch 4 days a week. The link is also down below. So let's see here. We've got some people in channel. Let's go ahead and let me see if LOTRO stream is live right now. And see if they're no, they're not live. They don't have anybody live at this point. But Questing Dad is on, and I've gone ahead and popped into his channel a few times. So let's go ahead and join him. He's also riding into Rohan, also on the Angmar server. So we'll go ahead and join the Questing Dad. So until I see you all soon, I thank you very, very much. Take care, be safe, and I will see you all this Friday. Take care, my friends.